Well, hey, everybody. It's Rip One Outdoors. And the brothers of the Backroads. We back at it again. Today we're taking on Hideaway Lake.
A little toasty out here today.
Yeah, it's a little warm, but it's okay. We're gonna manage it. Get enough air stirring here.
It won't be too bad once we get going.
Yeah. Joy, I was trying to remember the last time we rode was they had Christmas decorations up on the gate. You remember?
They sure did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have been during the Christmas holidays. I'm not mistaken.
I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, as we said, y'all, it's me and Joey. We got our. Let's see, Joy's riding the Velotric Nomad, and I'm riding the Bandit 4Runner. Two bikes that are almost identical. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, y'all. Yeah, just pecking around today. I told Joey, I said it'd be a good day to come up and visit. Me and Joey were looking at his racing game. He and I and Grayson, my grandson, I'll show y'all Grayson. He's on he'll be on the back end of the video. But he and I and Grayson, we race together online, and we race using Xboxes. What's the name of the game, Joey? It's
Forza Horizon 5.
Forza Horizon 5, that's it. We're racing down in Mexico. And it's a lot of fun. My grandson, Grayson, when he got into it, of course, Joey had helped him get into it, but whenever Grayson got into it, I said, you know, that's something that me and Grayson could do. Grayson's not to the e-biking stage yet, but that's something that he and I do, and we really enjoy it. Spend a lot of time. Joy, I see people's got all their Halloween decorations up and their spook.
Yeah.
You know,
you see that one down here on the corner?
Yeah, you know, I tell you,
that thing stays most time on the ground because it blows down. It's about 12 foot tall.
I tell you, I don't need no spooks. If there ain't enough out in this world today to spook somebody, hey, we getting spooked without Halloween. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna ride around the lake. Hideaway is a beautiful place to ride. And of course, we'll get down there and we'll show y'all some of the lake here in a little bit.
Yeah, Richard, talk about that horizon. You never know, that might be somebody out there on your YouTube channel.
Maybe somebody that plays it.
Come out race with us. You never know.
Yeah, since I started playing it, I tell you, I've changed the way I look at cars now. Changed the way I look at cars.
Yeah, you pass a car on the road and you say, man, I know how that car drives.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's one of them 18-foot tall skeleton. Yeah.
Yeah, you ought to be able to get a good video today, Richard, of sunshine.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. And you know, yesterday was pretty. Me and Susan went down and got some shrimp. I'll get into that in a little bit. But yesterday was pretty. But down on the beach on Bay St. Louis, it was really hazy.
Come on out, Richard.
Yeah, Joy lives over on West Lake Shore. Now we're going down This is East Lake Shore, right, Joy?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
East Lake Shore.
Joy, you ever see Mark Schomer?
I saw him this morning. He was asking me about you. In fact, that's Greg McQueen's wife there, Rich. That's where Greg
Oh, is
lives.
that right?
Mark lives right here.
Mark lives here?
Yeah, he said, he was asking me, he said, I gotta go by and see Richard about a seat.
Well, he
on my
needs
bike.
to come by.
I said, go by and see him. Call him.
Yeah, Mark bought a cruiser. He bought a Magicycle cruiser.
He leaves his up at his farm most of the time, but he
Yeah.
uses it a lot when he goes up on that hunting lease up there.
Yeah.
Around Columbia.
Yeah, he's big into hunting, like Billy Wayne is, and he likes the turkey hunting. And you know, I've had several people tell me they're going to buy bikes this year for deer hunting. Brian Dickens is one of them. He wants one. I told him, I said, well, son, I'll help you out. I'll get you one. If I ain't got one, I'll sell you.
I was out riding last night in the dark down around the lake here. I come across a bunch of teenagers out there walking around, and I swear I thought they was going to take me down this bike. They started hollering,
Yeah.
man, we see you all over this place here. We love
yeah.
that bike, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're very popular.
You want to ride down, take a loop down around the tennis court here?
Yeah. Yep, let's ride down by the lake there.
Get a good view of the lake.
Of course, this is the clubhouse. We brought y'all down here before, but yeah, we've got a bunch of new subscribers since then, so we'll bring y'all down here and show y'all the lake. We used to swim and fish and everything in this lake. We had a lot of fun. When Joy first moved up here.
Back then, on a day like today, this lake would have been full of water skiers. But
It would.
Not too many now.
Yeah, look at it. It's nobody out here.
I don't know if they think it's just too hot or what.
Two boys out there swimming.
Yeah.
What'd you say it was, Joy? It's about 270 or
It's about 200 acres. The lake's
Yeah.
about 200 acres.
200 some odd acres lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time out there. They always have a big 4th of July blowout here and pop a bunch of firecrackers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they got it fixed really nice now, Richard. They got that, they redone that dam down there. They put a little playground.
That's right.
Picnic area there at the first. You can come there and fish.
That's a
if
pretty
you want.
place right there.
That's Dub Harry owns that house right there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Pawpaw.
Yeah, this is not a long ride, but I tell you, this is a pleasurable ride around this lake. It's got a lot of curves. It's nothing boring about it. Now, Joy, we went down yesterday to Clermont Harbor Road, down there off of 90.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about people is down by Bay St. Louis. If instead of going straight on out towards the Bay St. Louis, you take a right on Highway 90 and they takes you down, that's where we went to get them shrimp. But you remember how Highway 90, you had the new highway and then you had the old highway.
Yeah.
That run along there beside it? Well, they've got that, people use that for bikes and all now.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Which way, left or right?
You can go left, you want.
Okay.
It just take wind you right around the lake.
I mean, that's nice, But I'm gonna tell you, it's about a boring ride. And me and Susan was talking about it. There's no shade, but it must go for miles. I'm gonna look at it on Google Maps and see how many miles it goes.
That's a long straight stretch of road through there.
That's right.
You know,
it's a long straight
It must go for about 10 or 12 miles.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get into the shrimping part. I told y'all I was gonna talk about some shrimp. Well, I told y'all here a while back, me and Susan went and bought some shrimp. Well, some of the boys over at the church told me they've been buying them from a place down there at Clermont Harbor. Where Clermont Harbor is right down past where I turn around at, where the Veterans Memorial is on the beach road. We usually turn around right there. Well, you go past that and go down past the Buccaneer State Park, and then you take a right and you go and actually back out towards Highway 90. Take a right here, Joy, or?
Yeah, you take a right here, unless you want to just go around the lake, Richard.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's go around the lake.
Just take your left in, hold your left.
Okay.
We got a car coming up behind us here. He may follow us and he may come around. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I see him. We're gonna motion him around. Oh, he's turning.
Yeah, he turned.
Usually not a whole lot of traffic through here, especially on a Sunday. But yeah, we went down there. Somebody at the church told me they bought some shrimp down there for $2 a pound. And I said, well, you know what? I called the man. The man said, look, I never know what we're gonna have. He said, all I can tell you is show up here Saturday morning. If we got a boat, we're gonna have some shrimp. So because the boats come in, the local boats come in and sell their shrimp there at the dock. And so me and Susan got there. She asked me when we pulled down there, she said, how many ice chests did you bring? I said, just one. I said, but it'll hold 50 pounds. Well, we got in there and I asked the man, I said, what kind of shrimp you got? He said, I got some like 26 30s. And I said, ooh, that's nice. I said, how much you want for them? He said, $1.50 a pound. I said, I didn't bring enough ice chest. At $1.50 a pound, that's Joy, that's giving them away.
That is very cheap.
That's cheap.
I don't know how they could even sell them for that.
I don't either.
So Richard, you was at Bicaddy then?
No, Joy, it was on the old Clermont Harbor Road.
Clermont Harbor, okay.
Yeah, that goes back out to Highway 90.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you wasn't right there at the dock then?
No, we turned before we got, see the Bayou Caddy is where the casino is.
Right.
We turned before we got to the casino on Clermont Harbor Road. It goes back, actually that's the road that the people use to come to the casino on off of 90.
Yeah.
But yeah, they was nice people, and we bought 90 pounds, and that's about all I'll say about the shrimp. That's a lot of shrimp. Yeah, it's a lot of shrimp, but you know what? We got them put up and all.
Did you take the heads off all of them?
Yeah, we took the heads off, and we froze them in these little Glad containers. Yeah. Plastic containers.
Yeah.
Joy, come on up and get ahead of me.
All right. Yeah, that'd be enough shrimp to run you for a while.
Oh yeah. That's what we had for lunch. I got one of the little black stones, and we took the little black stone and took some sausage and some shrimp and just dumped it out on the black stone and stirred it around. Oh yeah, that was really good. Now how we go back towards the hills, Joy?
Any of these roads to the right will I take you back to the interstate. Now you want to talk about you going back in the back, back towards the hill?
Yeah, back by the horse place.
Yeah, it's on up here. We can ride back in there.
Okay, I didn't know how far we'd come.
Yeah, no, we ain't come near that far yet. We're only about halfway back to the lake right now.
Look at that car, Joey. don't know what that is. I don't want to pull up in there. People shoot at me.
Richard, you can take sausage and shrimp and corn and potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Wrap it in tin foil and just
Yeah.
put it on the grill or throw it in the oven, and boy.
You know what? Susan puts them in that that pressure cooker thing she's got. What do you call that?
Yeah.
That little instant pot.
Yeah.
Oh man, you ain't eat nothing, Joy. Do you eat some of that?
Take a right there, Richard. That'll take
Okay.
us straight back in there.
Yeah, I
the
remember
interstate.
this road now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she takes, Susan takes, here you go, Jerry T. You want to get a hold of this recipe now. But you take corn on the cob, just frozen stuff, the little green giant or jolly green giant or whatever you call it. And then you take you some shrimp and whatever, crawfish or just shrimp or whatever. You throw you some, you northern folks might eat some clams or something like that. Throw them in that Instant Pot. And then you put some green beans in there. Some I prefer the whole green beans. And then you put you some of these little baby new potatoes in there. And then you throw you a pack of mushrooms in there. You know, I mean, where can you go find a bike ride and bike riding and you get your recipe too at the same time? Yeah, you whatever you want to put in there. If you want to put some chicken wings in there, or chicken feet, whatever. It's good. And then you put some liquid crab boil in there, or some Slap Your Mama.
They got a dish they sell at Copeland's. They call it seafood boil, and that's exactly what it is. You know?
That's right.
They got some kind of good sauce that's in there, which really is. I wish I knew how to make it, but it's really good.
I'm gonna ask you good folks, how many of y'all have the access to Slap Your Mama seasoning? Is that something that's sold up north? I know a lot of y'all living up north. Slap Your Mama. Joy, y'all use Slap Your Mama, huh?
I have used it. Yeah.
But it's like an all-purpose, but it's a little on the spicy side. I'll put a picture in the video right here of Slap Your Mama, and if y'all can't get that, order it. See if you can order it somewhere. I tell you what, you'll thank me for it. Now here's the place where they keep the horses and all. We rode through here one time before. It gets really hilly up in yonder. We ought to enjoy this.
Ain't too many horses out today.
Yeah.
Keep more up here.
But yeah, fix you up some of that vegetable boil like that, and throw you some shrimp in there. Man, I tell you right now. And put you some of that Slap Your Mama in there.
Well, you know, it basically gives you the same thing as if you threw it all in a pot of water and boiled it. It's just a lot easier, you know.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And you can cook enough for a couple or three people, whatever, you know. However many packs you make up, that's what you're going to get. Kind of glad this cloud's coming in and help out a little bit.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, y'all watch. I'm gonna put it at the end of the boulevard. Not end of the boulevard. At the end of the video, I'm gonna be showing some of where we was taking the heads off the shrimp and bring little Grayson introduce y'all to Grayson. He's our grandson. He's 10 years old. But he's a big 10-year-old. He's a football fanatic. You want to know anything about Mississippi State? That Grayson can tell you. You want to know about the local high schools or NFL. He knows the Saints. He knows it.
Call up Grace and find out who won between Ole Miss and Alabama.
I don't know.
I think they played yesterday.
Hey y'all, yeah, I've been about to scratch my head all the rest of what little hair I got off trying to figure out the GoPro 8. I was up at Joy's, and you know, as y'all can see the video, it just crapped out. I don't know what happened. To tell you the truth, at this point, I don't really care about that GoPro 8. I'm gonna start leaving it in the bag, and I just grabbed the GoPro. I didn't really care which one it was. I'm gonna start leaving it in the bag and just using my 9 for everything. But it went back to its old self of just cutting off right in the middle of a video. But we did manage to get some good video, and I had a little story I wanted that Joey told y'all, and I want to go back and redo that and get him to tell that story for y'all. Something y'all be interested in. It has to do with our Joey and his affiliation with the NFL at one time. So be looking for that. We're going to tie it back together. We're going to go back to the house, and we're going to show where we was deheading some shrimp there at the house. And then I got a little special treat for y'all at the end. You know, talking about the shrimp, you got a final product. I'm going to show you one of the final products of it. And yeah, I'm fortunate to be married to a girl from Louisiana. Hey y'all, this is Rip One Outdoors here. Yeah, we've been shrimping Cooter Ridge style here. And you might say, well, what is Cooter Ridge style shrimping? We load up and we go down by where the boats come in, and we pick up shrimp. This is the last few of them that I'm doing right here. Susan's already took a big old bowl inside to, we got Grayson sitting here with us. He's like a blister. He showed up when the work was over with. Come around, Grayson. Tell us about the football game last night, son.
Well,
What happened? Get in the camera now. Get over here behind. Get in the camera.
well, they
This,
lost.
who we talking about? Picayune Maroon Tide, right?
Yeah, Picking Room Town. Well,
These people know who Picayune is.
Yeah. Well, they lost last night, 31-21 against Ocean Springs, the Greyhounds.
Ocean Springs. Okay.
And I got to meet Mr. Tate Reeves.
Got to meet our governor, Tate Reeves. Reckon why the governor was there?
He was there to start the coin toss.
Okay, he's politicking, huh?
Yeah.
He's running for
And
office.
He was at Stonewall's before the game.
Stonewall Barbecue. Yep. Well, that's good. Well, what else we got to say? Let me. Hold on.
That's just about it.
That's about it.
Everything.
I'm gonna finish these few right here, and then I'm gonna turn the camera around, and I'm gonna show y'all what we got in that ice chest over there.
Or not.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's about it. That's what goes in the bucket. Well,
So, let me turn the camera around here. I'll show y'all what's in this ice chest here. Check that out. That's full. That's full. Susan's done carried one in the house. There's the head. I'm gonna have to wash all this down, or the gnats, cats, and the flies will tote us off from here. All right, y'all. We showed y'all how we dehead the shrimp and all, and we bring it in. I wanted to show y'all one of the final products of it. This is Susan's shrimp gumbo. Now her gumbo is thick. It's a roux-based gumbo. She cooks down a roux and with some flour and some oil, and she adds diced tomatoes and okra. And what makes it shrimp gumbo? Because we put shrimp in it. If it was turtle, we'd have turtle gumbo. If it's crawfish, we have crawfish gumbo. Sometime we'll have shrimp and crawfish gumbo. But this has got some of that good old Conica sausage here from Evergreen, Alabama. Right there. Some of the best. Some of the best pork sausage it is. But yeah, the okra and diced tomatoes. And she puts a little bit of that slap your mama in there to give it a little extra spicy seasoning. Salt and pepper, and I mean all the other ingredients that she got. But look how thick it is, y'all. You bowl that over some of this good old Louisiana rice. You could set that before a king. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Watching, and hit that like and that subscribe if you hadn't already. And we'll catch y'all down the road. We're gonna enjoy the gumbo. Wish y'all could smell it.